Hello, everyone. Welcome to Insights with Soularis, where I'm your host, Jennifer. I've been a tarot reader for over 10 years, and I also have over a dozen certifications from astrology, tarot, of course, and then Reiki mastery and all sorts of things. But regardless of everything that I do and everything I've learned, I always come back to say I am a channel of spirit and I am here to bring messages for those who find me and need the messages. And so I'm just going to go straight into that message today. And this is for the collective over what to kind of move through over the next couple of weeks. Now, I usually do like a 7 days ahead, but it does feel like as I'm reading through these cards and through the messages, is that it's going to unfold slowly. You'll see differences in 8 to 10 weeks, but there is a moment of time where the collective and individually we are being asked to really be patient. Be patient with ourselves, be patient with other people, and to remind each other and to remind yourself that this is the first lifetime you are living, that possibly if you believe in other lifetimes and reincarnation, all of that, but whatever you believe, this is your first life. And you're not going to get it right all the time, barely any time, because you don't have that experience. And it's the same for everyone else. So as you're just going to pass the next couple of weeks, just remind yourself that you have just as much experience as another person, and it might not be a whole lot. So give grace, choose what you want to believe, and choose your battles wisely. Because things are going to be changing in a couple of weeks. Within your family units, within your work experience, just know that not everyone has the answers, and that's okay. So don't get frustrated over that, because you are in a period where you are learning how to walk away and listen to your own peace. And that's going to be very important. And it may not make full sense as of right now as I'm speaking this, but it will come to you in the next couple of weeks. And so, even though that wasn't quite a clear collective message, I'm just going to leave it there and we're going to go to our caller tonight. So, we have Kim in Oregon. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I am wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
I heard a little bit of hesitation there. Do you have questions
Yeah,
about
just
that?
a little.
Hey,
I
that's
do.
okay. All right, go ahead and
Okay.
ask your questions.
Okay, my question for you is my living situation going to change soon?
Okay. So first, I just want to take a moment and allow us to all recenter. So just take a deep breath and acknowledge that you are safe within your body. You're safe within your experiences as well. So just allow yourself a few deep breaths as we're going through this, and knowing that regardless of whatever you believe in, whether it's a higher force, whatever it may be, you can believe in yourself as well. And for you specifically here, Kim, is that you have a lot of family love surrounding you. It may not always be necessarily blood related, but people around you that are really supporting you. They want you to succeed. They want um, you to have just a well-balanced life. And I am seeing like three different people, so
Mm-hmm.
like a group of three. So if you have like two really good friends or two really close siblings or family members, those are they really want you to be happy. And so as we're coming up for the living situation, I do see that there is a lot going on. You've been putting in a lot of work, and it's okay to accept help from others. I can see that that's a little bit hard.
Yep.
Always is. Um, but it's logical for you to accept help. And I know it's going to feel a little bit uncomfortable to say, I need out of this situation. I need to help move away. I need something different. No one's going to think poorly over you for this, okay? Because the people you are surrounding yourself with, they want your happiness. They want you to feel safe and they want you to feel loved. And that's very important. They want you to feel loved. And it seems
Right.
like as I'm getting into like your higher self and that higher perspective coming in, it's you have to believe in yourself, okay? You have the courage to move forward in a way that is more beneficial because underneath it, you have those hopes, you have different dreams that you want to move forward. And you have the courage, right? You have that inner strength to actually take movement towards that. And it seems like in the near future, things are unfolding in a way that it does indicate change. What I consider you moving away from like, okay, like how can I ask people for help into like I am my concerns are fading away. It's becoming more stable. I feel more stable within my emotions as well, not just your environment. Do you have kind of like a close, I'm not exactly sure if it's a mother, but it's more of a nurturing feminine energy. It could be a really close friend, but
I have
someone
a
you go right ahead.
I have a best friend of like 62 years. Like
Okay.
we're like sisters. We've known each other our whole life.
Oh, absolutely. And like I am seeing her surrounded by green and gold. And I love this
Yeah.
because it's such a beautiful energy that you can rely on her. Okay. It may feel a little bit comfortable, especially if it has to do with some finances, but she wants the best for you. She wants that growth for you. And she's like, yeah, let's do this. I'm going to help you manifest everything that you want, no matter how many years it's been, right? She's there for you. And
Yeah.
things are being is going to be balanced. Is there anything that you have going on regarding a legal system or documentation coming up forward?
I have been documenting because I'm actually living in a situation where my ex-husband started cheating on me, and well, he's now my ex, started cheating on me, stole all my money while I was battling cancer, and now I'm stuck in a situation where I can't get out of here and get my own place because he took all my money for his mistress. So I'm I've been living kind of through this nightmare while trying to fight for my life. And everyone's trying to help, but there's, cost of living and you're a retired woman, there's not a lot of income and people won't rent you if you don't have triple the income. So I'm just trying to get out of here so I won't have to live in an abusive situation any longer.
So you have definitely chosen the right steps for you. Documentation, very good. And it does seem like I'm seeing a balance of things because, there's always he said, she said, this, right? That's not uncommon. But what I like seeing it for you is that because you're taking appropriate steps, any type of legal action, and I cannot provide professional legal advice. Of course, you should do that, go with someone
Right.
like a lawyer or attorney. But it does seem that by taking those steps to like in the legal system, you would be found on the better side of things. So like if you were looking to get better assets or getting some of that money back that you can prove that was taken from you, it is showing very favorable for that. But it's not going to happen unless you start asking those questions of like going to maybe a consultation with a lawyer to start that up for it. But it does seem very plausible to get some of that back, some of that
Okay.
financial material situations. And
Okay.
again, let's see, 19 days on a Sunday. Okay, so I'm saying 19 days and on a Sunday. I don't know if that's actually a Sunday or not. But within that time period, you're gonna get sudden clarity. And when that happens, you're gonna be like, okay, I understand everything that I've been through. I almost see like you're having a dream or like from with that family member is going to come visit you in this dream and they're just going to help explain things in a way that makes sense to our human brain. And so you may wake up one day and you're like, I know what to do next. or I'm no longer in a state of fear. However that's going to unfold for you, you have this clarity on how to move forward. And I see a lot with that friend again, that green and gold, that coming into logic saying, I need to get out of here. I have to get out of here if I want to continue.
Right.
And there are people who are going to help you. So do not worry. It's going to be hard to ask for help, of course, but I'm trying to
It'll be there.
I can feel the resistance. I can feel the resistance, especially when be like, oh, I may need to ask for help from like a deposit on a new place or something. I can feel that uncomfortable situation. But there are going to be opportunities. There's going to be unexpected opportunities coming forward to help you get out of your situation and to help get you to a position where you do feel more comfortable in that financial and material aspect as well. What time zone are you in? You're in Oregon, right?
Yeah, I'm in Pacific time zone.
Okay. And what's the differences in hours? Is that like 3 hours?
Yeah. Are you East? Yeah, you're East Coast. It's 3 hours.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you wouldn't know where I was at. Okay, so got it. So when you're waking up 19 days, got it. Time zone differences, but would love it. But again, the message is coming up for you, Kim, is do not give up, right?
Okay.
Depending on everything that you have experienced, I'm seeing 4 major life events that have helped shape you in your life. Like all out through your life, there's 4 major events that has completely uprooted you and changed you. And you could think about those and be like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And each time, remember that you had somebody there with you to help. And this is just that other stage. I have somebody to help and I can ask for help because they are incredible friends, family members who will help. And I got through those situations. I got through all the hardships and I can do this again and I can create emotional safety again. And that starts with you saying, I can't do this anymore and I need out and I need help. And it's going to be uncomfortable. But when you're able to do this and as you're working through, you're going to have that clarity and you are going to find a place that allows you to come back to that safety within yourself and just balance, getting everything you've lost and receiving that back in a new way.
Okay. I appreciate that. I just kind of needed that validation. I'm a psychic medium. I actually do this for a living. But when it comes to yourself and you've been beat down for a while, it really helps to hear it from somebody else.
Oh, I'm the same way. Don't worry. I go to tarot readers too. But final message. I know we're about out of time. Knowing that the past is behind you and you can release it to embrace new opportunities.